Corey Feldman was making a big deal about his Funko Pop, which is coming out.
Oh boy!
You know, I just started buying those Funko Pops.
Did you buy one?
I didn't get one.
Oh man!
But he goes on. Do people do television interviews because they have a Funko Pop? I don't think so.
No, I've never seen that before.
But Corey does.
Don't tell me, really? He did that?
Corey goes on KTLA, the morning show, with the biggest tendril of hair you'll ever see in your life, and sunglasses on morning TV, and he goes on and on about his Funko Pop. And
is that really what they booked him for, too?
Yes. Wow. They must know what we know.
Slow news day, huh?
They must know Corey's viral the way we do.
Oh, yeah. They're like, this is going to be great for our YouTube.
Watch this interview. This is the most overblown discussion of a Funko Pop in the history of the world. This is so ridiculous.
They've brought their end. They've come here, they brought their
sunglasses.
This is bigger.
Check out the tendril.
We know him from Lost Boys, The Goonies, Stand By Me, a ton of classics. And now working with our friends at Funko for the release course.
All right, this tendril, by the way, every other part of his hair is so slicked back and pulled back so hard, except for that one piece of tendril.
Oh, he focused on it. He brought it out.
It goes down to his chin.
What?
I'm not joking.
That's so weird.
He's wearing female sunglasses, too.
I mean, the difference between him and that anchor are just great. Because, you know, buttoned up white male anchor, and then you have a Jackson lookalike.
I thought the anchor was pretty cool in the interview. But watch, Corey just goes on and on and on.
Corey Feldman, of a Corey Feldman, not one Funko Pop, but a pair of Funko Pops.
Oh, nice.
How's it possible?
I've got a great pair of Pops.
Apparently you do. But what does this feel like? And for the uninitiated, the Funko store, of course, is just up the street, Hollywood and Argyle. They do collectibles for everything. You know about all the collectibles. Your pal's involved with the company.
Not only involved, my pal created the company. Mike Becker, great man. We call him Fun Maker Mike.
Why is the story always longer than you want it to be?
So of course we get along very well. We have a lot in common. But he's a genius. I mean, he created all of this. And he started it in his garage, literally in his garage, making Bob's Big Boy
What was the question?
That's how the whole thing started. Yeah, it's not a joke.
Well, he mentioned he knows the guy that made the Funko Pop.
Yeah,
and they were selling like hotcakes, and all of a sudden one day they thought, gee, wouldn't it be interesting if they didn't bobble? You know, and they made a new format, and that format turned into what we have today, which happens to be the largest collectible in the world. So I am so honored that he chose to bless me with my very own Funko Pop.
They really say, I don't know the answer to this. I assume it is hundreds or thousands, because they do Funko Pops for major movies and television.
All over the world.
Characters. How many are there?
So here's the deal. They license them out from every major studio, every major television network and shows and movies.
Why is he a Funko Pop expert?
Right? You've got rock stars.
Someone just go cut that tendril
Up until
with
this
scissors.
point, I've had a mouth one from Goonies. I've had a Edgar Frog one from Lost Boys, Donatello.
Yeah, so of course he has tons of them.
But there's never been an actual Corey Feldman doll because, you know, they license characters from movies. But now that I've kind of become more successful in my music career,
no, that's not why.
I should be in a pop icon
That's
series.
an assumption.
So this is a special edition. Both of them are special editions. So you can't find them in any stores. You can only find them on my website at CoreyFeldman.net, or I will be appearing one time only, with them in person, live in person, where I will sign them for everybody. I will sell them there in person, and that's going to be next weekend at a place called D-Con, Designer Con, which will be in Anaheim, California, at the Convention Center, and I will be there the 15th, 16th, and 17th, all 3 days to sign.
He really needs to sell these Funko Pops, guys.
Original Funko Pop, which again, that's the only time, at least this year, that I'm going to do it. And there's a big rumor on the street that we're going to sell out at that convention. So I tell everybody,
is there really a rumor on the street about that?
Get them right now.
He's such a huckster.
Yeah.
And up until the 15th, which is when the cutoff is for post office to actually get them there by Christmas. So we spent all day yesterday filling hundreds of orders, hundreds of boxes, signing them all, packaging them all, and getting them to the post office.
He's filling the boxes and everything?
Hit people's Christmas trees by December.
He's filling his own boxes?
Seriously.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I saw a picture of his Twitter, and it looked like he had boxes
We're
of
telling
these.
everybody, once we hit that con, I can't promise you we're going to have any left.
So there you go. You should spend, or have you spent time with Gene Simmons? Because you have similar genes.
Well, we're both Jewish. So
there we
I guess
go.
You've got that. And we wear similar clothes.
Was it exciting to you when they called you and said, "Hey, we want to do this"?
Beyond exciting. Beyond exciting. Because, first of all, I'm a big kid. I love toys.
I can't believe he asked
I
him
love
another
kids.
question
I love
after that
dads.
diatribe.
So there's always that kind of
there's the
connection
picture of him at the Funko.
You want to play, you want to have fun,
Right.
but then you have like the idea that, hey, wouldn't it be cool to have a toy for your
Smiling with all these
Do
boxes.
you like the silver one better or the other one better?
Well, it's not silver.
is he
it's
wearing
actually
there?
diamond
Diamond.
and
Wow.
glitter.
Right.
So if you look at it closely, you'll notice
is
it's all
glitter.
glittery.
Right.
It's if Corey Feldman was Liberace, this is what I
All
would
right.
look like.
There you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love it. I think I wear a lot of bling during my stage
Sure, it looks like
costumes.
Michael
I don't know
Jackson.
if you guys heard, but we just announced
Use the
a
Michael
huge
Jackson
tour
mold.
for next summer. I'm going to be touring with Limp Bizkit.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
And the California show is going to be out
know
at the
that.
Glen Helen Pavilion, which is only 65,000 seats. No big deal. It's a small little.
Oh, they're all there to see you?
yeah, I'm a little
right.
nervous, but we'll be okay.
No, you're going to do fine. All right, let me tell you everything that Corey has told you so eloquently. The Funko Pop available for pre-order on Corey's website, so you can do that there, or you can take a visit to Designer Con, which is going to happen the 15th
Picture
through
of
the
Corey
17th.
is so
Anaheim
ridiculous.
Convention Center. Ticket
He's got no
information
shirt
there
on with a
is
jacket.
Designer
That he's like ripping open, but he's got a bow
Pre-order
tie on.
Funko at Corey's own website,
Get your Funko Pops, people.
CoreyFeldman.net, and you can learn all about the music tour and everything else. Corey, that's a good
Look at
picture
that
too.
outfit.
That is
Yeah.
a good picture.
That's a very good
And I
picture.
have to say, you sounded so much smoother than I did when you were saying
Not at all.
Not at all.
God, he's such a
Very well.
blabbermouth.
When I
He is.
open for you at Glen Helen,
There
Yeah,
you go.
it will be
Well,
champion.
you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe you come out. We'll bring the crew. You guys introduce the show.
All right,
It'll be
segment's
awesome.
over, Corey.
Good to have you,
Thank you,
Funkos.
Corey.
Thanks, Corey.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everybody gets a Funko Pop.
Okay, yeah,
He
great.
thinks he's on a podcast or something. I mean, he doesn't have any idea that these are tiny segments. Your Funko Pop is not the lead story of the day, Corey.
That's a 52-year-old man dressed like that.
I know, in the biggest hair tendril in tendril history.
Do you know anybody in their 50s or above that dresses like that?
I don't think so.
I mean, besides Gene Simmons, Gene doesn't even dress that ridiculous.
How does Corey he just keeps it coming? He just has no quit in
He's
him.
a hustler,
You have to
kind
be
of like
impressed.
that. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's a content machine.
Yeah, he is. And there's a desire for the content. What can I say? People keep clicking on it. People keep viewing it.
Now he has his own Funko Pop. Cool.